To put some distance between me and my two childhood sweethearts, I deliberately scored perfect on the college entrance exam, on the last day of filling out applications. I changed my choice from Hu University to Tsinghua, 1,000 miles away when without telling anyone. It was because on graduation day, the two of them coldly warned me. If you go to Hu University and live in the dorms, don't come running to us every day. Jiangbei knows you'll get jealous, and you don't have to choose between us anymore. Childhood promises don't count. I didn't explain myself. I had already given up on them long ago. I wouldn't have a single shred of expectation for them ever again. My name is Guyang, Shuning, and Wenwan are my childhood sweethearts. When we first met at age 3, they'd hold little me tight and refuse to let go, practically wanting to take me home and keep me for themselves. When I was 10 and loved a particular brand of yogurt, Shuning bought out every store on the entire street and gave it all to me. Wenwan went even further when she bought the whole factory and gave it to me. At 15, when the Gu family home caught fire and I was trapped inside, while everyone else was too scared to go in, it was a teenage Shuning and Wenwan who charged in without hesitation to save me. Over the years, they always stood one on each side of me, like two proud princesses who never let any girl get close to me. On my 17th birthday, both of them confessed their feelings at the same time, but I couldn't choose. I couldn't bring myself to hurt either of them, so I had no choice but to turn them both down. They begged me humbly to reconsider, swearing they'd never marry anyone but me. I had to agree for the time being, thinking I'd figure out my own feelings during that time. Then Jiangbei appeared. He was the only scholarship student at school. At first, I felt sorry for him and often looked after him, took him to meals, helped him with problems, and introduced him to Shuning and Wenwan. What I never expected was that in just 3 short months, Jiangbei had carefully, step by step, replaced me. In the final second of locking in my application, my phone on the desk suddenly rang. Guyang glanced at it with mild confusion. Shuning and Wenwan had Jiangbei, beaming from ear to ear, surrounded in the center. Yes, I just checked. I got into Hu University. I'm so happy. Now I get to keep being classmates with Shuning, Wenwan, and Guyang too. Please take good care of me. Whenever you need me, I'll be by your side in an instant. And on the first day of school, the whole campus will know. You're under my protection. Ha! This is a first day gift, and did you get it? If you don't know how to use it, I'll teach you. Jiangbei, your current phone is too old. Use the latest model I got you. The gifts you're giving are too extravagant. I don't deserve them. You're wonderful. You deserve everything. Exactly. You deserve the best things in the world. The phone suddenly vibrated. A notification icon popped up in the bottom right corner. Someone had tagged me. Guyang, are you really not coming? The party Shuning and Wenwan prepared is so grand. I feel so blessed. Jiangbei, where did that outfit and jewelry come from? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I didn't have anything formal to wear, and figured you must have plenty, so while you weren't home, I went into your wardrobe and picked out a dress. And some jewelry. Pretty good taste, right? How did you know my door code? Taking without asking is stealing. Don't you know that? Guyang, you're not usually this petty. It's just a dress. And some jewelry. Worst case, I'll pay you back. Exactly, why say it so harshly? How could Jiangbei steal anything? She only went to your place. Because you two are close. From now on, all 4 of us are going to Hu University together. We're all classmates. Why make it this awkward? My chest heaved up and down violently, barely breathing. I stared hard at the group chat name glowing on the phone screen. Mu Yang and the 2 sweethearts who will cherish her forever. I slammed the phone face down, onto the desk, leaned back in my chair, and raised a hand to cover my eyes. All 4 of us are going to Hu University. 5 words appeared in the text box. Just the 3 of you. My finger hovered over the send button. The dress is yours, and these 2 sweethearts, I'm giving them to you too. After sending that, I immediately changed the front door code. The next morning I started clearing out everything in the house connected to Shuning and Wenwan. Without realizing it, I'd already filled an entire box. I carried the box downstairs and tossed it in the trash. That's when Shuning and Wenwan came storming toward me. Why are you throwing away the things we gave you? Are you still upset about yesterday? Yes, your door code. We were the ones who told Jiangbei, but aren't you 2 friends? We figured it was fine to tell her, and even though she took your things, we transferred you the money. You accepted it, didn't you? Don't be so petty over something this small. Getting upset is one thing, but why throw stuff out? Isn't that going too far? I'm not upset. These things all went moldy, and of course I'm throwing them out. You're really not upset? You're really not upset? No, after all, from now on you 2 have nothing to do with me. What would I even be upset about? If they went moldy, it's good they're gone. We'll buy you new ones. Sure, buy new ones. I didn't say another word, I'm just made a short, flat sound of acknowledgement from my throat as a response. Without another glance at them, I turned around calmly and walked away in the opposite direction. For several days after that, neither Shuning nor Wenwan came to find me. Through Jiangbei's constant stream of posts, I learned they'd been spending all their time helping Jiangbei check things off her post-graduation bucket list. An amusement park she'd never been to, a planetarium she'd always been curious about, the Great Wall she'd only ever seen in books. They were taking Jiangbei to experience all of it. I scrolled through every post, even liked each one, until one day, I received my acceptance letter from Tsinghua. A clear knock came at the door. I walked over and opened it. Guyang, our acceptance letters. Arrived? Did yours come? Let's go pick them up together. No need, mine already got delivered. Oh wait, I reserved a private room. Let's grab a meal together, and celebrate. Yeah, and after that, we can go pick up our school supplies together. Weighing the hassle of a continued standoff, I let out a barely noticeable breath, and gave the slightest nod. Inside the hot pot restaurant, the noise was deafening. Under the warm amber lighting, every table was shrouded in white steam. I instinctively raised a hand and rubbed the tip and bridge of my nose. Shuning pushed open a heavy wooden door. The red broth simmered on the induction cooker. The moment he saw Jiangbei, his previously calm expression brightened instantly. Oh, you finally made it! The pot's already boiling. Wait, I've been waiting forever! Guyang, Jiangbei said she also needed to buy school supplies. So we called her to join. The more the merrier, right? We're all going to be classmates. Just thought we'd look out for her a little. Don't overthink it. Come sit down. I had no desire to hear any more explanations. I just wanted to eat fast, buy my things, and go home. But sitting at the table, I couldn't get a single bite down. The red broth had an alarming amount of chili. Jiang Bei was eating with relish, but I've had a stomach condition since childhood and can't handle spicy food. I forced a few bites and my stomach was already burning like fire. I called the server over to order a few more dishes, but the moment the menu arrived, Jiang Bei snatched it and ordered even spicier things. Jiang Bei smiled, flipped to the meat section, and quickly ticked off items like mala beef and chili slices. Xuning and Wenwen watched on with smiles completely, forgetting I couldn't eat spicy food. I didn't push back like I used to. I just quietly sipped plain water without a word. When we went to the mall to buy school supplies, I browsed the winter section, picking out several thick coats. My eyes calmly scanned the size and warmth ratings. On the tags, around me were couples and families shopping together. I was the only one alone. Xuning walked over from a nearby rack. His eyes landed on Gu Yang's cart. His face showed mild surprise as he spoke up. A university is in this city. Spring all year round. You won't need any of these heavy coats. You don't have to buy these. The school I'm going to isn't Hu University. Gu Yang offered no explanation, just casually. Picked up a pair of gloves from the shelf and glanced at them, voice flat. I know. These coats look fine. You can wear them on trips. I leaned against the car window, tuning everything out, gaze drifting aimlessly into the distance. Xuning, Wenwen, can I not go back? My neighborhood has had really bad safety lately. Every time I go home, I'm scared. Walking on eggshells the whole time. Of course. Come stay at my place. I have lots of rooms. Pick whichever you want. Come stay at mine for a while, too. It's really safe. Thank you. You're both so good to me. I've never lived in such a nice place before. Where Jiang Bei lived had nothing to do with me. That was their business, none of my concern. Gu Yang, have you really decided not to go to Hu University? Sure, Tsinghua is better. But didn't you and Xuning and Wenwan promise to go to the same school? Those two girls have been glued to you since you were kids. If you disappear for even an hour, they can't handle it. If they find out you switched schools, they'll go crazy. Before, yes, I wanted to go to Hu University because of that promise. But Tsinghua has the program I actually want. This is my life, I'll choose for myself. Fair enough. In the meantime, take good care of yourself at home while we're away on this work trip. Once we wrap up and get back, we'll come keep you company. Oh, and your first day of school gift from Mom and Dad should be arriving. Remember to pick it up. Got it. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Mom. After hanging up, I went to open the door. Nothing was there. Just as I was about to call the courier, Jiang Bei suddenly appeared. Gu Yang, are you looking for this? I saw a package at your door, so I went ahead and opened it for you. Is this from your parents? What a beautiful violin. I want one so badly. Can you give it to me? I had never met someone with so little sense of boundaries. For a moment, I almost wondered if I'd misheard. Has no one ever told you not to open other people's packages? And if you like it so much, why not buy one yourself? You know perfectly well I can't afford it. Why are you humiliating me like this? I had no patience for Jiang Bei's act. Too tired to argue. I just reached out to take the violin back, but Jiang Bei clutched it tight, acting as if she was completely in love with it, refusing to let go. In the struggle, it wasn't clear who let go first. The violin, gleaming beautifully, hit the ground with a thud. A hideous crack split across the perfect instrument, unmistakably deep. Staring at the shattered violin on the ground, I finally snapped and lashed out at Jiang Bei. What happened? Everything was fine just now. Who upset you? Don't blame Gu Yang. Please don't blame her. She accidentally dropped the violin she just got. And of course she's upset. Then I showed up out of nowhere and she took it out on me, yelled at me, even shoved me. But I'm not mad. As long as she feels a little better, I'd put up with anything. I dropped the violin. I took out my anger on her, yelled at her, even shoved her. I thought Jiang Bei was just manipulative. Didn't realize she could also turn complete lies into truth. Gu Yang, that was way out of line. Apologize right now. Gu Yang, even if you're throwing a tantrum, it's not okay to do it like this. Apologize to Jiang Bei. I'll apologize, but Xuning, Wenwan, there's a security camera in this hallway. Do you want to see what actually happened? Xuning, Wenwan, please don't blame Gu Yang. I'm really fine. If you stand up for me like this, then going forward, Gu Yang and I won't be able to be friends anymore. It's okay. It's not your fault. Stop crying. Come on. Look at what you managed to do. And then look at what Jiang Bei managed to do. Truly masterful. Then they wrapped around Jiang Bei, who was crying with tears streaming down her face, and walked away without looking back. Watching their retreating figures, I just felt a suffocating weight in my chest. All I could do was keep telling myself, soon. Very soon, I wouldn't have to see these three people anymore. We'd feel nothing for each other. 3 days later, came the class reunion that had been planned long in advance. The moment I sat down, several classmates looked curiously past my shoulder. Gu Yang, how come Xuning and Wenwan aren't here? Aren't they always wherever you are? Right. I heard you all got into Hu University. First day of school, you'll have to pick one of them. Have you decided who yet? Does Gu Yang even still have a choice? Xuning and Wenwan are clearly into Jiang Bei now. Why are you still asking him that? The group cackled, waiting for me to embarrass myself. They expected me to get angry, but instead, I didn't say a single word, didn't even spare them a glance. They got nothing out of me, but kept trying to dig at me. I stayed completely silent. Then the private room door swung open. Xuning and Wenwan, one on each side, like two loyal knights, flanked Jiang Bei as they entered. Everyone in the room immediately looked over at me,